This is Outside the Round with Matt Burrill, a Raised Rowdy podcast.
It's right here. Brother, it feels so good to be back on a damn podcast with you.
Dude, I'm excited.
And I love this crew neck, dude. It is like 90 degrees outside, but when you showed up with a Trey Bonner branded crew neck, 'cause I wear my shirt all the time. I had my t-shirt ready to go for today.
No, thank you.
But when
thank you
were like, bro, crew necks, I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
I was like, it's getting cold, so I can like bring them out. You know, we got a couple months till the fall, but
Dude, it's the crew neck with a pair of shorts is like the best thing. Erin calls it her uniform.
dude, I wear crew necks all summer. It's
Dude.
nice because you keep a little chilly inside and go outside.
Dude, it's just comfortable, dude.
I
And this
agree.
feels great. So anybody watching, get you a Trey Bonner fucking crew neck. They are, where do they get them? Just message you on Instagram?
Yeah, just hit me in the DMs. I respond. I promise.
Hell yeah. So how have you been doing, Bonner?
Dude, I've been good. It's been good. I've been staying busy. I've been enjoying shooting a bunch of events with y'all now that y'all do 12 to 15 events a month.
Dude, it's fucking nuts how many events we do in town. And yeah, we love having you there, dude.
Yeah, because I think I've done probably like close to 30 with y'all this year. So I
Yeah.
was looking at my spreadsheet. I was like, damn, we've done 28 coming into this week. So we did 2 this week, so 30, I think.
Yeah, you do all the Rusty Nail events. You've been covering for Ike while he's been...
He's been traveling, falling in love, all those
Yeah,
good
dude,
things.
he's all engaged and shit, dude. With Ashlyn, which she's great.
Yeah,
but,
no.
But it's nice. We appreciate you filling in. And yeah, but just how's life? How's life been? I feel
Dude.
like it's a saga. I love the life of Trey Bonner.
Everything's been great, dude. I feel like I couldn't be better, honestly. Like, I'm staying busy with work, and I feel like I'm on my health journey again. I've been
Yeah, dude, you're looking swole. You're looking cut in the right places.
I don't
and
know about
swole
that,
in the-
but-
I think so, Bonner. I think so.
slim, thick.
How often you go into the gym? You do it every day?
I've been doing 4 days on, 2 days off, and then like 4 more. So, and I've been doing cardio, 20 minutes of cardio for every, I guess, like 4 days, really, which I don't run, but I do now.
So the cardio is like on the treadmill? Or the
No, I've been
elliptical?
going outside and running.
Oh, you've been running around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I've been running, and like I've been trying to go to like different parks and stuff and run too, just to like
Okay.
change up the scenery.
Okay.
But there's these just like fucking jack dudes running around. I'm like, I should go home.
You're
Yeah,
like,
it
how do I
goes.
compete in this?
I know I need to go to another city other than Nashville because everybody's just ripped.
Yeah, dude. People here are just so ridiculously good looking.
I know, I hate it.
There's a lot of that, dude. And I feel like it's always been that way since both of us got here. Because you got here when'd you move up here from Birmingham?
2013, but I went to MTSU for 4 years.
So you spent some time in Murfreesboro, not at the level that Nashville is.
No, totally. But we were coming all the time. But
Yeah.
you know, the hometown of revelry, Murfreesboro.
Oh yeah, dude. The Revelry Boys. You've gotten to a lot of work with them, right?
Yeah, I shot them at the Ryman. They opened up for Yellow Wolf probably like last year or the year before,
Yeah.
and that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I love those boys, dude.
I think it was like them and Bones Owens, and it was like I think it was Yellow Wolf and Struggle. They did like a Sometimes Why,
Yeah.
like collaborations. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a wild tour to see at the Ryman. Like,
Yeah.
That's a crazy lineup that you would not expect to see at the Ryman Auditorium.
Totally. But I feel like all the like, I don't even know if I've seen a country show at the Ryman because I feel like all the shows I see are like indie at the Ryman. But
Yeah, what are you still on the Rainbow Kitten Surprise kick?
they're great. I still haven't seen a show though. But I saw Waxahachie. She played the Ryman, and that was awesome.
Waxahachie,
Yeah.
What does that sound like?
She's like indie singer songwriter, kind of
Okay.
rock. She's from Birmingham as well.
Oh, nice.
But she's awesome. She's played the Ryman a couple times, and she's been selling out a bunch of shows. And I think she lived in Philly or Pittsburgh for a couple years, and then I think she's back in Birmingham right
sick.
now.
That's cool, dude. That's cool. How's Rowan doing?
She's good. She be just chilling at the house. and-
Rowan is Trey Bonner's like your daughter.
I know she's 6 now.
Yeah, she's growing up.
Yeah, but everybody thinks she's a puppy though, because she's like. Is that so we don't miss the podcast?
That was a sports update.
Oh, what's good? We need to know what it is.
That was Madden 25. Who's the best? With Madden 25 releasing this Friday, we will break down the 5 highest rated players at each position. So,
How is that?
useless thing.
How's that going to compare to NCAA just dropping?
I don't know. Well, they did a deal where like you could get one and then you can get Madden. You can get NCAA and then Madden at a discount because you can like import your created player and like get guys drafted from NCAA to Madden. So I haven't gotten Madden yet. I'm on the NCAA kick, and it's been a blast.
What? So how's it work? Like, are you a player, or are you like an offensive coordinator?
So there's
or?
a few different ways you can do it. I do the dynasty mode mostly, which is what I do in 2K as well. I do like the My League thing. The My League versus like the My GM, because the My GM has like all these like RPG like options where like you have to meet with all the players and the owner and
That's
this.
cool.
And that. It's just it's too much for me. I just want to play the games and simulate and draft and
That's fair.
rebuild a team and do all that shit. Take my Knicks to the championship. But in NCAA, I do like you start out as like a coordinator or like a head coach at like a small school, so you could play at like say like South Alabama, or you could be the coach of like South Alabama.
That's cool.
Or like
Not Birmingham Southern.
not Birmingham Southern. R.I.P. R.I.P. What a travesty. Or you could be at like Jacksonville State or like one of the small, or MTSU, and then you like get coaching offers to like move up to bigger schools
That's
and
cool.
take recruits with you. And there's like the recruiting aspect. I mostly just play all offense. Defense is difficult for me, and but. It's been fun. Keppel plays it nonstop.
No wonder we haven't seen him in 2 fucking
No,
months.
dude, he's been on a sabbatical to Jersey.
I know he's been there with Gary Frost and seen
Yeah.
family going to shows at Jenks Club. I
Yep.
still haven't been there.
Dude, we gotta get you to Jenks. You would be wild at Jenks, dude. You would love it.
But I want to know like what the story with y'all there was, because he said that's where y'all really like connected.
Yeah, dude. So we met when I was doing college radio. Our buddy Dave Hangley would come on. Like I'd have local Jersey. There are Jersey country artists. I'd have like local like Jersey like tri-state area artists on my college radio show, and Keppel was just like the super fan of everybody. He was like the Randy Adams.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Of all the Jersey like country artists, and he'd just drive all around, go to shows. I was going to shows too, and we just crossed paths there, you know? So I think it was, forget if I was sober or not. It was like right around when I got sober, but it was like 2015, 2016, somewhere in there. And we met at a show, and then we became buddies, and then I moved down. We came to visit Dave, and we did a weekend down here in 2018, like around Labor Day. And then I ended up moving here, and Keppel wasn't ready to move yet, and then he moved during COVID. So
Where was your college in relation to like Jersey? Like what part of Jersey?
So I was in like Central Jersey, which a lot of people say that Central Jersey doesn't exist. Northern and Southern New Jersey.
How does it not exist? The fuck is wrong with these people?
What I'm saying, bro. They like fight over fucking stupid shit up there. They fight over Taylor ham and pork roll over the breakfast.
So which
meats.
is it?
I call it Taylor ham because I'm from the north. I'm from up north, but. It's like Taylor's the brand. It's like calling a tissue a Kleenex. Like it's like Taylor's one of the brands, and pork roll is like the product kind of thing. But yeah, I was in like the lower center of the state. I was below the Taylor ham and pork roll line. I was on the pork roll line for college, kind of near Philly, and then Keppel grew up along the shore. So. Like when you think of like the Jersey Shore, that was Keppel's life.
Because he always be like, I'm flying this fish home in a cooler. I'm like,
Dude, yeah, the shit that he flies home and like the stuff that's in our freezer.
I'm like,
bro,
how are you allowed at the airport anymore?
Bro, he flies the craziest shit home. Like our freezer just has so many random things in it. And he does like those meat boxes of like elk or like bison or like interesting things, and they'll just be like this giant thing that'll just show up at the house, and it's like all this like stuff in dry ice. And I'm like, I'm not touching this. And Keppel explained it to me. I'm like, why do you have a pound of alligator in our freezer? You know, like
Right.
the most random shit.
That's awesome.
That's part of with Keppel. He's a good dude, man.
Dude, he's great. That's awesome. I love that.
Man, remember when we used to do the what do we call it? It was like family dinner or something.
Yeah.
At the old house in Hermit, at the other
The one
house in
with
Hermit.
the one with the ghost.
Bro, the place was haunted as fuck.
Dude, for real. I was just kind of like scared every time I went over. I'm like, why don't y'all got some fucking lights on, Keppel, dude? It's
Dude,
scary.
Kepsy would text me and be like, I'm clearing the house. And I'd be like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I heard something. He's like, I'm going to walk around with my gun and clear the house. I'm like, Jesus. And he would clear the house. But yeah, like random appliances would just go off in the middle of the night. Lights would
hell
be
no.
like, I would remember closing a door and then I'd go home and it'd be open. Like just weird, sketchy shit.
Yeah, dude, that shit's
And I had never
scary.
lived in a haunted house like that. Like I remember having like weird like ghost kind of things growing up, and my mom's always been really big with that, like feeling like energies and stuff. That's kind of odd, but yeah, that house was not my favorite. It was good for what it was. We needed a spot.
Yeah, no, it was awesome.
Got me out of Antioch.
Sure, and it had a great backyard too.
Yeah, that we never fucking used. We maybe used
We had
it.
a party once or twice.
We had a couple of like small parties, and then the guy there was like a mobile dog groomer next
really?
to us. There was a house that was owned by like a landscaping guy that just put up migrant workers in it. Because I remember when Keppel and I were moving out, we didn't want some of the shit, and they just came over and took it.
Oh, that's awesome.
It worked out well. There was like a SoundCloud rapper that lived next door. It was very odd. It was an interesting place. But yeah, you and McElwain used to come over and
I feel like we're the third and fourth roommates.
Yeah, dude, you guys used to come over. McElwain used to just come over and just do McElwain things.
Were you there when he made his green bean casserole with chicken that was not cooked?
Remember the upside down pizza? And he was all proud of it. He's like, "This is a pizza upside down," and it's like in this. I was like, "What the fuck am I eating?"
But his cooking looked like it's improved. He's making like ribs and steaks and all kinds of things for Justin and Clay.
I think don't they have a Traeger over there?
Yeah, and he hadn't invited us yet. So what the fuck, McElwain? If you see this, this is our beef. So the only way to squash it is to invite us over for dinner.
Yeah, dude, fucking
on your dime.
What's been your favorite McElwain Monday moment? Because you've been at all of them.
Dude, they're all good. I probably when he like gets up at the end and sings "I Can Only Imagine" in karaoke.
Bro, and I didn't know that song existed.
I'd never even heard it until last time I went.
I can only, and dude, he gets so into it, and it's fun. What I like doing is telling DJ Josh over there to do like a remix and do like a blend of he starts out with "If I Can Only Imagine," and then like midway through during like
Cocaine country dances.
Yeah, just go right into the Paul Cawthon, and McElwain will go from like the verge of like tears, like so deep into the emotion,
throwing ass
to fucking moving, and he'll just like, "What you want to do?" Like it's just watching him move around is just an experience, and the Rusty Nail's the perfect place for it.
Oh, absolutely, and it's like the same. It's like the McElwain Monday crew. It's like Cassidy Daniels and Joe Haydell and Brian Fraser, even though he bitches about the drive, and Chris Utley comes and everybody, all of our friends.
Will Smith,
yeah, dude.
It's just a degenerate circus. That guy Weekday.
I don't think I know.
He's like I forget what his name is, but they call him Weekday because he's only there
during the weekdays.
He's only there during the weekdays.
That's funny.
He's a smaller in stature black dude, but he'll cover like.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He does some of the metal covers.
He'll do Limp Bizkit or Korn, and then then he'll go up there again and sing Marvin Gaye or Usher. Like it's all over the place. He's a karaoke all-star.
I know. And I've made the mistake the first few times of showing up at 7. I'm like, fuck, I might as well get there at 7:30. This shit's not starting on time.
That's why we say 7
p.m. sharp.
Yes.
I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't want to be late.
McElwain 7 p.m. sharp. It's funny. He gets there at like 6.
Yeah, dude. He's probably there now for next month.
Yeah, dude. He gets there. He's out west right now. You're going to be going out on the road soon.
Yeah, me and the Canes are flying out on Wednesday of next week. We come back from Alex Maxwell's bachelor party, and then we immediately get on a plane to Spokane, and then the shows are in Idaho, Medford, Oregon, and then Sacramento.
That's exciting.
I've never even been over there, so I'm excited.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be a lot of fun. You and I spent a lot of time together on the road.
Totally. It was awesome, but it's kind of nice not being on the road as much now.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's funny. Like, Nicky T always likes to say this when I'm, like, telling stories of the road to people. He'll say, like, this doesn't sound real, but I promise you it was real. Like,
unfortunately, it was. We lived it. And, like, now looking back, and I'm like, did we actually do that? Or I'll see, like, a video, and it's like, I shouldn't even have this video. This is bad.
Yeah, dude. We saw some shit.
But I'm like, how? Yeah, like, then I got with, like, another band that's not like that, and I'm like, this is normal. Like, what do you mean y'all eat dinner?
You guys stop for food?
Yeah, I'm like, y'all like, I was like, man, Chipotle would be great. And I was out with, like, Roman last year, and he was like, they stopped for Chipotle 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
That's how it was. My previous gig was Chipotle all the time.
Yeah,
it was Chipotle or Chick-fil-A, like very frequently because every town has one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like it was just chaos. And our first time going on the road, obviously, and we've talked about it on podcasts before, but Statesboro.
Dude, we went in the wrong Airbnb, just some random people. And we should have figured when there's no furniture. But I'm like, it's a college town. They don't want shit to get broke. I get it.
Best part was that we thought it was the right place because the door was unlocked. The Trey Lewis special.
The Trey Lewis special. His door, if y'all want to go to his house right now, it's probably unlocked. So just fucking go.
It might not be now that Mitch lives with him. Mitch might lock the door.
I don't know. He might lock the door. He seems responsible.
That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, it used to just be like, yeah, we know this is the building because the room's unlocked, you know?
Dude, there's I guess like the Trey Lewis marketing chat, and it's like me, Alex, Mitch, and Trey. And Trey's like, how old is Taco Bell? And Mitch is like, don't worry about it. I'll clean it up. And Trey's like, no, dude, I'm asking so I can eat it today. He's like, well, it's probably old. And Trey's like, cool, I'm going to eat it then. I'm like, Why'd you even ask if you're just gonna fucking eat it?
Yeah, dude. Wild, man.
But no, dude, I can't even believe like those runs in Texas. Like I think it was my birthday weekend, and it was like we went to Texas. We were like 3 days in Texas and like a day in Oklahoma. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we, like ran out of water in the bandwagon and we didn't shower. And then remember our bandwagon like between certain hours in Austin, we couldn't move it.
Yeah.
And I was like, when we played at 6th Street with Wild Greg, and I was like, we didn't even. I think we were like gonna get a hotel just to shower, and we didn't. I'm like, I don't even know if any of us showered that week.
Going to In-N-Out?
Yeah. We rode the scooters, and I don't even know.
Yeah, you and Alex rode scooters for like 10 miles.
Yeah, and then Chad was there.
Oh, dude, crazy Chad, bro.
But we, on our way to disc golf, I told this story as well recently. We were going, and there was like somebody laying face down in the park tanning, and they were like nice looking behind. And I was like, Alex, I don't know whether to be like, this is awesome, or be like, I'm just not gonna say anything.
Yeah,
because like that's like the most Austin thing ever.
Yeah, dude. Austin's a very interesting place. Remember the chicken guy?
Oh God,
peed on the side of the bandwagon.
Hey man, that happens.
Dude in his in boxer briefs, just walking around shirtless, all tatted up, looked like he hasn't showered in years.
Dude.
He's got a chicken on his shoulder, and he just peed on the side of the band. He peed on the side of the bus.
Oh no! I couldn't even own a bandwagon company because like I can't imagine the damage that we ran these things through. I can't even imagine how worse other people are.
Oh, dude, yeah, they used to say that we kept it very, very, very well.
And I was like, we're definitely whatever deposit they put down, they're not getting back.
Yeah, and we always got it back. We
Yeah.
never had an issue of like it breaking or whatever, of like stuff going crazy. They used to tell me that like bands back in the day would take like newspapers, like physical newspapers, and tape them all over the walls.
Why?
And, like, just because like because people would rent them for months at a time, going on like Warped Tour and like Mayhem Fest and that era of rock like years ago, and they would just do all kinds of shit in that bandwagon, dude.
That's what's crazy to me is there's not even enough. You can't even if your bandwagon is full. There's not even enough seats in there for your whole band to sit in. Somebody has to be in their bunk at all times.
Yeah.
They could probably fit two, and somebody on that little.
Yeah, I was
end
lucky
table.
to have that front bunk.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
nice.
I had that front bunk, and of course, it was used for other things for other nights. You know, it was like the jump bunk up there, but up there by the jump seat. But it was. We had lots of wild times.
But it's nice you could smoke cigs up there at the time.
Dude, yeah. Back when I was a smoker, dude. I smoked a lot. I'm glad I don't do those anymore, dude. I don't even bum them anymore.
That's
like,
cool.
I had a buddy offer one last night. I was like, dude, I'm good. And they're like, no way. And I'm like, yeah, I'm off the.
Dude, we're all off everything. Like I don't even really smoke weed anymore. I mean, I do, but not like we were. We were just like smoking weed all day, every day. Like
you used to Benjamin, bro. Some other folks in the gang, like that was like when we would go to a legal state. It was when we would go to Oklahoma, bro. Like that was a big deal.
That's how it took me. I was like, weed's basically free there. It's so cheap.
Bro, those bears.
I have some in my freezer that have been there a long time. And I'm like, I don't even think I'll ever eat these again.
Fucking bears, dude.
Bears.
You were at that Predators game, right?
Yeah, dude. We were like the top row, which honestly is pretty uncomfortable, anyways. But it was like you were like, I think I'm gonna fall off of this.
I stood up for the anthem and then I sat the rest of the game.
Yeah, dude. That shit isn't fun. Whoever wants to be that high, you shouldn't.
Dude, there's people that Jason used to eat like 3 or 4 of them and be fine.
Dude, I ran into him on a gig a while after that, but he was working like some Alabaster City Fest, and I just like saw him there.
Yeah, I saw Devontae recently.
Dude, that's awesome. Where at the Jesse Murph?
Yeah, at Tailgate and Tallboys up in Michigan. He's running production for Jesse Murph. And
That's
at the
so
end
sick.
of the night, I was like watching him load out, and I'm like, dude, from him loading out our trailer back in the day, and all those small little clubs during COVID, to him calling the pack, and of course he's Devontae. He has to push cases. He has to. Even if there's great local help and local hands, Devontae's picking up the cases and putting them into the thing. But now that whole show is in a fucking semi.
That's awesome.
And it's like from watching him call and do RPAC and deal with the shenanigans to watching him call the pack of a semi with a major
that's
pop
awesome.
act. It was really, really cool.
He did a show with local natives at the Ryman, and I went to that, and that was awesome to see too.
He's so good at lights.
I agree.
Lights and video wall. Jason was fucking good too, dude.
Totally.
Drugs and lights.
Yeah, I went. Me and Devontae worked a gig with Alex on New Year's Eve. I guess a couple months ago, and He did lights, and I did camera for some like mega church in Birmingham. It was like 2 or 3 days of loading in.
Wow.
And I was like, this shit's crazy. It was at the BJCC, which that holds a lot of people.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, Devontae, I can't even lift this thing. This is on you, dude.
Oh, dude, he used to just lift.
It's like something that was trusses, and I was like, I literally can't even pick this thing up.
Were you with us in Texas? Or no, it wasn't Texas. It was fucking Tifton.
Yeah, where he had that big fucking...
Bro, yeah, when those drunk idiots, dude. It was always Georgia. I'm just thinking,
Georgia sucks, dude.
I love it.
Me too.
I love it, but we had our closest calls as a crew, collectively, from that first night in Statesboro with you and me going in the breaking and entering in the wrong Airbnb to
For sure.
the shenanigans after those shows in Statesboro and in Savannah to Milledgeville.
Dawson, I think, was even with us that night.
I think he was. Yeah, he was, because then we went up to Rome.
Yeah, dude, that shit was awesome. And I think they were still Brew House at that point, probably before they were Peaches.
I think it had just switched to Peaches.
Oh, really?
Or it might have still been Brew House. It was something, but yeah, that night in Tifton, dude, when those kids were like mouthing off, and the kid was like, "I'm from the hood" or something. He said something stupid, and then Devontae just picked up the fucking...
Dude, that truss is probably 24 fucking...
It wasn't even a truss. It was the pole for the lights.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was the pole, and then Terry grabbed it, and Terry started swinging it around like a ninja turtle.
Shit.
Yeah, like a ninja turtle,
nunchucks.
like Donatello, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus. I was like, Devontae, please don't hit this kid.
I was like, I'm going to bed. Fuck all y'all.
I was like, Devontae. Thankfully, security came over and scooped those fucking idiots up. That one was crazy. Milledgeville, obviously.
Dude, that was an absolute, probably like the worst show ever, because I drank the entire day from the time I woke up.
I'm trying to think of how that started.
Oh, easy.
That day started.
Alex was making breakfast, and Al was like, I don't really even drink anymore, so any alcohol y'all see in here, it's all y'all. I'm like, fuck. And then I drank like every White Claw in the whole place at that point, it felt like. And then we went to load in, load out, everything. And I was like, this is bad. And then Trey got off stage and bought me and Ella each like 2 or 4 gold well tequila shots, and we took them back to back to back to back. And I just remember going in the bathroom, and I was like, I don't even know if I can pee at this point. Like, I don't even know how to like pull my pants down. I'm so drunk.
Were you with us when the tire got slashed?
Yeah, I was.
Or were you back? You were with us.
Yeah, I was with y'all.
You didn't go back with Terry, Mitch, and Ella to.
No, I did not. I was with y'all because I remember that guy tried to steal Ella's guitar, and then we couldn't get a tire, and that bartender had one, like a spare that just fit, and she put it on. We went and brought it back to her that next morning.
Yeah, I was like, you're in Georgia when the college-age bartender who's a female is changing your fucking tire.
Dude, she was badass. She was so cool.
Yeah, she did not. She was. We were like, we can help. We can do this. And they're like, no. She's like, no, I got it. My daddy taught me this. And yeah, and then going back to that house and just the chaos.
Yeah, people were throwing rocks and bricks through people's heads, and I was like, me and Mitch Goshi were sharing a bed.
Yeah. I ended up in a room by myself in a
solid.
full-size bed. Yeah, I think everybody else was just so lit up because, yeah, then it was like the rooms with the bunk beds.
It was Ella, McElwain, and Trey were in bunk beds. Me and Mitch Goshi shared like a full-size bed, maybe.
Yeah.
And we were like butts to nuts.
Yeah.
And
Terry was...
I don't even know if Mitch was already in bed, but I don't even know if Terry even had a bed.
Yeah, and then that was when Alex drank the Delta 8 tincture.
Yeah, and he was like wormholing for the rest of the weekend. And him and Devontae were sleeping on the couch, but
yeah, that was chaos, dude. Like the fact that we survived all those times was
awesome, but I'm like, man, I kind of enjoy not being on the road as much, just from like the wearing. Being able to like pick and choose the weekends or for the year, like, hey, I'm gonna go out and do this, or because that was a lot of strain on the body.
Bro, see, I liked it because that was at a time when a lot of shit wasn't going on.
Totally.
Like,
we were the only people touring.
Yeah, you weren't missing out on stuff in town. Now, we were still doing our rounds. We were still playing kickball.
Yeah, totally.
We were having house parties at people's houses, the backyards. Were you there that New Year's Eve?
Oh, where we ruined Trey's entire house? Yeah, dude.
I remember
the deck like sunk.
Mad. I remember Ella being so mad.
Also, like, what do they think if Trey's getting a keg and paying for it? What does he think's gonna happen?
Yeah, it was a keg party, a muddy night because remember it had rained.
Yeah, it was
so there were
pouring.
there
They
were
had, like,
pop-up tents outside.
Yeah, I was gonna say the little canopy over the
we were
deck,
still trying to have a fire.
which I don't even know if it happened. It was so dark.
The dogs were running wild. Nikki T was there. Random people just started showing up.
Somebody showed up and gave like Ella or Clay or somebody money for like, sorry we destroyed your house. I'm like, who the hell are you? And I think it's like one of Baker or somebody's friends.
That was when we were doing the Delta 8 stuff with Trailside.
Yeah.
And I gave Nikki T those Skittles and he like passed out.
Yeah,
The Delta 8 stuff was sketchy, bro.
I agree. It was like, yeah,
It was sketchy.
I agree.
It was like you come to see in the round and you get a free 30 milligram lollipop and people were just to the moon.
yeah. It's like hoping for the best.
Yeah, dude. I remember giving it was the 420 takeover that we did with Pecos and Colby.
He smoked on stage.
Yeah, Pecos, Colby, and Dylan, the Texas guys, were on stage smoking a joint, and I remember Haston telling me, "Hey, that's cool they're doing that, but we kind of can't have that in the bar." So I had to go up and confiscate it or take it from them after they each got a hit, and then I gave it to Ryan Nelson, and he smoked it.
That's awesome.
It was wild, but I remember that night giving out the gummy packs to like Colin Nash and Halverson and Ben and Meg and all those guys. And Colin, I remember, ate them, and he like he came up to me after because he decided to eat two. I'm like, you guys should probably eat one. I know you guys are pros. Y'all should probably eat one. And he ate two. He's like, 420, I'm gonna eat two. And afterwards, he didn't know where he was. It was crazy.
Hey, dude, that shit was like you would either just be like not even know what's going on or be like, I don't think it hit.
Yeah, dude, craziness, dude. The edibles are nuts. I have these like espresso beans. I haven't tried them yet, but they're like dark chocolate covered 5 milligram infused espresso beans that I got at a dispo in Michigan.
What's the dispos like in Michigan?
Bro, they're the best. Michigan is unreal. It blew my mind. Nikki T had told me because he went up last year, but it's like going into a sketchy vape store, like here in Tennessee or really anywhere where there's just stuff everywhere, like all over the walls and everything. And it's just so fucking affordable, dude. It's like I got a lot of stuff what probably would have been like $400 or $500 for like under $200.
Yeah, Will was like, he was like, he was in Oklahoma, somebody's in Oklahoma. It's like, yeah, we missed it. It was like 3 ounces for $70. And I'm like, how?
Yeah, Michigan is crazy. Like,
and then you go to Illinois and it's like $4 for, a pebble, or it's like, $200 for an eighth. It's not, but it's way overtaxed.
Yeah, dude, it's craziness. It's chaos. But yeah, the Michigan stuff, and I don't smoke like I used to. Like
no, none of us do.
No.
It's just like every couple months or leisurely, if that.
Yeah, during COVID, dude, it was like the thing. That's like what we did.
Totally. But we're growing up now, we're on our health grind, eating clean, drinking water.
Yeah, I'm not eating clean right now, dude. It's funny, Mitch and Hope and Mitch, we were talking in the lobby earlier, and they were like, dude, you've been losing weight? Like, you look good. I'm like, honestly, I've been eating like a dumpster the past few days, or the past 2 weeks.
What have you been eating? Anything good?
Well, not good. Like the other day, I ate a whole Pizza Hut dinner box by
Dude, that
myself.
sounds good.
It was good, but then I'm like, why is my stomach hurt the next day? It's like, oh yeah, I ate like an idiot, Like, I've been just eating like a trash can, and I've had that like debatable if it's like a hernia or like something with my appendix.
Are you feeling any better?
I mean, yeah, a lot better. I'm able to like lift things, but I don't want to like push it too much. But so I haven't been going to the gym. I had been going to Planet like 4 or 5 days a week and been burning probably between like 600 and 800 calories of workout.
That's
like,
solid.
I was putting in.
Are you doing weights and cardio, or what?
Yeah. I was doing weights, so
Nice.
but every single workout, I make sure to do the lat pull down machine. And they have like the ISO ones.
Oh
where, like, you
yeah,
can do
that's
each arm.
solid.
So I'll do like 3 sets of like each arm, and then I'll do like one where it's like both. I'll do the seated rows and the lat pull down every single time. People are like, "Damn, your shoulders are getting." I'm like, "Yeah, because I'm doing shoulders every fucking time."
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm hitting chest and shoulders a couple times a week. I'm like, I'm trying to stop looking like a little bird.
Yeah, and then I'll do, they have like that ab like twist machine.
Yeah.
I'll do that every time. I'll do like the thing where like you're on your knees and you like kind of like scoot up. It's like a scrunch, I think they call it, something like
that's
that.
solid, yeah.
So I do that every time, and then I do I'll make sure to do 20 to 30 minutes. Depends how I'm feeling, but 20 to 30 minutes of like the inclined walk. You set it to
nice,
like level.
yeah.
You set it to like level 15. Hover between like the 2.5 and 3.5 speed, and I'll close every workout out with that. So that's how I get that extra like.
I've been seeing people on TikTok do it. Is that like burn the fuck out of some calories or?
Oh yeah, that's like an extra 250 cals on the workout, and then
I need to hit
I'll
that.
always do curls. I'll do like the 50-pound like barbell
Yeah.
thing or dumbbell, whatever. Yeah, and then I'll always do like 30 or 40 curls. So like I go hard doing it, and
Yeah,
it's like
that's
I haven't
awesome.
been doing that. Plus, I've been hanging out in town more, and when I get back from being in town, even though I'm not high like it used to be because I was high and I had the damn munchies, I'll go to the McDonald's here in Hermitage. And I'll sit there in the parking lot and I'll watch the recap of the Yankees game that I missed, win or lose. And I'll eat an obnoxious amount of McDonald's.
Dude, I love McDonald's.
I know,
though.
dude. That was like,
I ate
on the,
McDonald's pretty much every meal for like 4 months,
I
just because
know.
it was convenient, easy. I could order on the app and it'd be like $3.
it's like supersize me.
Yeah, dude.
Bonner size me.
I know. Now I'm like I'm eating like probably like 10 or 11 pounds of chicken a week right now.
Wow.
And I'm not a good cook, but I feel like my cooking's getting better.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd make something and we could eat it on
I know,
here.
some almond butter and some
Boys who cook.
Yeah, dude.
You still wear the goggles for protection?
When I cut onions, hell yeah, dude. I hate crying when you're you're chopping shit up and you're like, I literally don't even think I can finish. Put them goggles on, you literally won't cry at all.
I feel like you cry a lot. Like you're a crying guy.
Not anymore. We're working on our
Not
mental
anymore? That's good.
mental
Fuck yeah,
health,
Bonner's not
physical
crying.
health.
That's a big deal.
I think too that was like my big thing this year is like prioritizing my health, and that's been because I feel like these last years we've been running so hard like
Yeah.
all day every day, and it's like I don't know, this year I'm like making sure to at least have like an hour and a half to work out and eat and prep
How
my
many
food.
therapy sessions you going to now?
Not as many, like
good.
probably a couple a year, like maybe 3 or 4 a year. So
Wow.
because I was going like every other week.
Yeah, dude, you were in there, bro.
So now it's just lifting and meditating and journaling and doing all the things I feel like you're supposed
Journaling.
to be doing.
Yeah, that's cool, dude.
So I don't know that it helps, but it's better than nothing. I feel like at the end of the day, you got to have something to try or believe in or do something. So
Yeah, something I was told to bring up is the content guy
the boxing match.
Fight Club. League.
Oh, dude,
Tell me
fuck
about this.
it.
Ike was like, make sure you ask Bonner about the content boxing league and tell me about the concept for this. And
Dude, I don't even know where it came from, but it was like me and Ike and Jared, and we were just like standing there. It's like, dude, what if we each had to fight another content person in Nashville? And Brendan Cato swears, he's like, listen, he's like, I'm gonna fucking beat Mitch Wallace's ass. And I was like, so
okay.
Brendan Cato, he's already declared him and Mitch Wallace are fucking
Who's your
random bop, dude. I was like,
why you want to fight? Why you want to fight Brandon?
I don't know. I'm scared of everybody else. I don't think I could take Wales, so.
No, I don't think anybody's taking.
That's
Wales.
the other thing, and that's what Ike was saying. It's like, dude, I don't think anybody can take Wales. Wales will beat everybody in Nashville's
Yeah, I
ass.
think I would go Wales, Jape. I'd put
Yeah,
Jape
he's
up
fucking
there.
yeah, dude.
Jape, Matt, who's out with Muscadine.
Yeah.
He's a bigger dude. I'm trying to think like other.
And Ike said he's like, I don't want to fuck with Will
Will
Smith.
Smith
He's like,
is-
he'll stab somebody.
Bro, Will Smith, the scrappy little
That's
bastard.
what he's like. He'll stab somebody. He's like, he'll pull a knife out.
Will Smith, a scrappy little bastard. Who else? I'm trying to think.
I was like, Randon's so nice, dude. He's not even gonna probably throw a punch.
I mean, I feel like Jarrett.
He's kind of stockier, right? He's probably my size, but stocky.
I think you and Jarrett would be a good one.
I'm trying to think who else there is.
Ike, there's Jarrett.
But Brendan Cato's already got Mitch, so that's
Brennan has picked Mitch. Ike, I thought said he would have to do Brennan, but Brennan's a scrappy little fuck too. He's a Georgia boy. He's got that scrap in him. He's toured with Hunter Chastain. bro.
Yeah, he's ready.
Brennan knows how to handle some situations. He's been out on the road with a number of different people where
Yeah,
he can
dude.
do something.
Trying to think who else.
Who else is out
Yeah,
there?
so
Wales?
content boxing guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who else of the photographers, because we use a number of like
Kurt, let us know if you want to fight somebody.
Kurt. Yeah, Kurt.
Kurt's too pretty to get hurt, but
Noe,
he looks
Noe,
good. Yeah,
Noe.
no, he can.
Noe could get in there.
Yeah,
Noe could get in there. Who else? There's Noe. We're just throwing plugs out there for content, guys. So if you're looking for somebody to do your content, this is the list of all lists right here.
trying to think.
On the
How
girls'
does-
side, there's Kaylee. But I don't know any other females that go out. We met that girl last night. What was her name?
Jackie.
Jackie. There's Jackie.
And
There's
I think
Kaylee.
I don't know if she lives in Texas or Oklahoma.
I think it's Oklahoma, but she comes out here a lot. She was out there with Gannon.
Because I'd met
Gannon
her at another one of y'all's events a while
really?
back. She was there shooting somebody else when y'all had like the Texas night.
Yeah.
She shot that. I'm trying to think. Paxton Waitman. You want to fight somebody, Paxton?
Oh, Paxton Waitman. Oh, Sam Erb.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude.
Sam
Listen.
Erb. Oh, and then who's the other kid? And then
Sam Crabtree.
Sam Crabtree. That's a big one.
I always tell him every time I see him, I post a picture. I'm like, I'm gonna dunk on his ass.
Who's the guy? He shoots Whiskey Jam.
Samuel Allen Harris.
Yes, Samuel
I don't know
Harris.
who he is.
Samuel
I always
Allen
see him
Harris.
online.
He's another one.
Yeah, I don't know what he looks like though.
Sam Harris.
He's kind of what's he look like?
He's probably about my size. So Samuel Harris.
I don't want to fuck with him then.
Yeah, Samuel Allen Harris. And then who used to do Whiskey Jam stuff back in the day with the beard?
Jason Myers.
Yeah, Jason Myers. Dave Bergman.
Oh
David
yeah,
Bergman,
dude. He
who
lives in
does-
New York. He's gotta fly down.
Yeah,
Him and Kurt
David
can
Bergman.
fight. Sorry, Kurt.
Curtin Bergman. Who else? I'm trying to think of like high level people that are out there that have done some. He's out with Nate Smith. What the fuck's his name? I should fucking know it.
I have
His
no idea.
glasses. I should know it. I was literally this bad. I was just talking about him with somebody. Fuck, I don't think it's gonna come to me, but he's another one.
Yeah, so we got a good I don't know, need to get a tournament style bracket or
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna go to Nate's IG and look this up because we have to know.
first event at winners or at first event at the new losers.
Kaiser Cunningham.
Oh yeah,
He's a bigger dude,
because he used to
too.
do Chase Rice or is,
yeah,
still
yeah.
does Chase Rice.
Yep, yeah, and he's out with Nate full time right now.
And then what's the guy with the big biceps? He also wears glasses. They're square. He does Darius Rucker. He mostly does the live streaming. He puts like is it Hope on the Row?
Oh, Keith Griner.
Yes.
Keith Griner. Hunter Lewis. Remember Hunter?
Oh yeah, he's married. He can't fight no more. I think that's against the rules.
He played rugby though. He played
Oh,
like
fuck.
international rugby.
Oh good.
That dude in Wales will be a good one.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's Wales's partner or Crabtree. Throw Wales at Crabtree.
Yeah, dude. I tell Crabtree I'm gonna dunk on him all the time.
Yeah, dude. Have you dunked on Maxwell yet?
Dude, Maxwell's scared.
We
He's
gotta
scared.
go to the trampoline park to make this
100%.
happen. We gotta go to the trampoline park in Hendersonville.
We'll do it at his bachelor party this weekend.
Bro, yeah, the bachelor party's gonna be sick.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. You might have to dunk on McKinney.
Dude, McKinney, I'll
figure it
fucking
out.
hit him in the knees.
Tabletop?
Yeah, it is. McKinney's cooked. I'm not even playing by the rules of McKinney.
No?
No, dude. He's just gonna tweet something outlandish about it, so I'm just fucking kick him, and it's a lose either way. No, but I'm excited.
Yeah, I had him on recently. You were in Martin with us, right?
No, I wasn't.
You weren't.
But I
who?
know that he fell over the.
Yeah, we talked about that in depth on the podcast.
He bit his tongue and bled out everywhere.
Yeah, and still got up on stage and got on a knee and chugged the beer with Maxwell and sang Music Man with Trey.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude, those were wild times because he was with us on that Texas run too.
Oh yeah, he was.
He used to ride in the van with us for like months.
Yeah, he was. Where were we? Tyler Texas River Club. Is that what it's called? That's the first one in Texas.
Country River Club, and then the one in Frisco, Southern Junction.
Oh yeah. That was an interesting show.
Yeah. Remember Chad and McElwain and Burris at Silver Saloon?
Oh God.
You were at that one, right?
Oh yeah.
Silver Saloon was wild, dude.
We went there a couple times.
Yeah, the owner of that, Alex Garcia, him and his family were out in Nashville recently.
Oh, really?
I went to Red Door with him, bro.
Oh, that's awesome.
What a trip, dude. I love that guy.
That's awesome.
I love that guy. I love Silver Saloon. Shout out if you're in East Texas and you haven't been there in Terrell. Great venue. Bonner, what's your dating life like right now?
It doesn't exist. I met some girl when we were at Whiskey Jam last year, and we like hung out for like 2-ish months.
Yeah,
and then since then it was pretty bad. She just like kind of disappeared out of thin air, and then that was it. That was like January probably, and so since then I haven't even asked anybody out. I'm just
Why not?
focusing on me. I don't really meet anybody new in Nashville either.
What do you mean you don't meet new people?
I just don't.
There
meet
were
any-
so many new people there last night. Like
Yeah.
we bring you out to our events, maybe not at the Nail, but if you're doing one of our losers Midtown events,
scary. What do I say? Maybe
if they buy a hat, be like, hey, can I get a picture? I can do that, and then you send it to them, and I can create a dialogue. You do that, I don't know. You just
Yeah, everybody
gotta
who
shoot shots.
everybody who listens to the pod needs to drop some suggestions on slide in.
Yeah, dude. I mean, DM sliding. That's how I met Erin.
Oh, really?
She slid into my DMs. She disputes it.
That's
and
what I'm
says that
saying.
it's not
That's what I need. Somebody slide in mine because I'm too scared.
Do you do the apps?
No, I can't. I'm
What
scared.
do you mean you can't?
My
Like, what are you
therapist at the
scared
time
of?
said I couldn't. She's like, you don't handle
That
it.
was at the time. You're better now.
No,
You're
I'm not.
better
I'm scared.
now.
We'll see every girl we've ever met on there.
No, you won't. You're gonna see tourists that came into town a lot of the times.
Scary.
Yeah, Bonner, there's gotta be. What are you looking for?
I don't know,
What's
honestly.
what's your dream?
I feel like
partner
it
look
changes
like?
daily, and I think that's what I'm working on now. Is like trying to be the best version of myself to learn what I need as far as like a relationship
Well,
goes.
let's look at the pros. Let's put an ad out right now.
Oh, no.
Trey Bonner. You're literally like the sweetest human ever.
Thank you.
But you have the humor of like I want you to do stand-up comedy so bad.
Dude,
know
I
you
do
get
too. I'm
nervous
scared.
I know you get nervous about public speaking and stuff, but like I watch shows like Kill Tony,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, dude, you would crush. You had an open mic, just going. Like you have some incredible bits.
I know. I need to just.
I think you should do it.
I agree.
I think you should do it, Bonner.
Maybe at the nail.
What would, bro? Maybe we do. Maybe we create an open mic night when while McElwain's on these extended tours. Maybe that's our other night at the Nail is a fucking comedy open mic at the Nail.
Everybody gets up and roast each other.
Bro, yeah, just a roast battle at the Nail. What would some of your like bits be? Like, what is some of your stuff? Or do you not even try?
I don't
You
even
just
try,
make people
dude.
laugh?
I don't know. I just be thinking about my dating life and, I don't know. Just things that I think are funny.
Yeah, like what's like your elevator pitch of like,
I don't know. I mean, I got in the car today and I was like, man, I forgot to trim my eyebrow. And I was like, dude, I only have one. I'm like literally a Sesame Street character if I don't like shave it like twice a week. So I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'll start there.
who would your Sesame Street character be best buds with?
What's the one in the trash can? Is that Oscar?
You just be hanging out by that trash can,
Yeah, dude.
drinking some
Surfsides? Yeah,
bro. Is that your first time having
No,
it?
you sent me home with a case from one of the loser or one of the
Well,
Wednesdays.
the four packs.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of
Dude,
it?
they're great. I like that there's not. I do like carbonation, but sometimes there's nice that there's not.
Yeah, dude, they're crushable. Like people fucking love them.
They've been disappearing at all y'all's events.
Dude, yeah, people are going nuts, and they're incredibly popular. And it's cool that like my family and my friends back home in the Northeast, because they're Surfside's based out of Philly.
Oh, really?
They're they're huge, like New York, the Jersey Shore, Delaware, Maryland,
Oh, that's
Cape
awesome.
Cod. Like they're all the beach towns along the Northeast and like the Mid Atlantic go crazy for them, dude. Like it's all that my aunt and uncle, Dan, my mom, like they love.
So they were like drinking them before they became a sponsor.
Yeah, dude, they've had a huge market share up there. Now we're happy to be part of the flagship
awesome.
of getting them into Nashville.
Do they only have tea and lemonade right now?
They
or
also have Stateside, which is the parent company of the vodka,
Mm-hmm.
and they make Stateside canned beverages, and those are like your vodka sodas
That's
with
cool.
flavoring. So if you do want the carbonation, you can get those too. I don't know if those are in Tennessee yet, but
Mm-hmm.
they do have those as well, the vodka sodas and everything.
That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Are you a conspiracy theory guy? I forget. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
What are some of yours?
dude, I don't know. I just be going deep on Reddit.
Let's unpack some.
Dude,
of
I
this.
don't even know any off the top of my head. I'm just like, all this. I feel like everything on the internet's like fake, honestly.
Yeah. Especially like the AI generator. How scared are you for AI?
I'm not. I feel like
You're not?
I'm not.
See, Nikki T's like petrified.
Oh, really?
Nikki T's like, dude, this is gonna be a bigger revolution than like the internet and cell phones were.
Like I see people like getting the calls where it's like, oh, I need money, but it's like not really them. It's just like AI. But I'm like,
That's just telling. There's been phone scams for years,
sure,
dude.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like we're fucked anyway. So it's like, what's one more thing to worry about?
Yeah. There's
don't
got to
know.
be some deep like.
I don't know. What about
conspiracy.
you? Is there any that you go deep down?
I mean, all the political stuff right now is nuts.
Honestly, I have a
The Middle East stuff. I try to live in our music bubble, like our music entertainment bubble, so we're kind of shielded from it. But it's kind of hard to look away right now.
There's one that I'm pretty deep on. It's totally like it's television. Like you've seen
Television.
Stranger Things, right?
I've only seen like an episode or two.
I say I go deep down the hole that I think one is 11's dad and nobody else is like not in it. And
11 is
the girl that shaved her head.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's like in the last season there was a character named One, and I think that One is 11's dad. That's like, and I've gone deep
and
down
that's,
Reddit,
like,
and
part
nobody
of-
else says the same thing. And I'm like, this is bad if Reddit didn't even agree, because Reddit's always right.
Yeah, Reddit is always right. That's a tweet. Reddit is always right.
Yeah,
Aaron loves Reddit.
dude, me too. And she's like, I'm gonna find you on Reddit. I'm like, good luck, I have a burner.
Yeah, dude, that's like there's people on Reddit that just use their names.
Yeah, because she was like, I found Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt's just Kurt Ozon. He's like, friend me on Reddit. You know, it's
That's
like
so
a different kind of thing.
And Brian Fraser's on Reddit. We send each other crazy shit all the time.
Brian is one of the most electric people, dude. We went to Creed the other night.
How was it?
Bro, it was one of the greatest.
Who was all with y'all?
Oh, dude, it was like I don't know everybody's name. Jordan Hobson.
Oh, Thompson was there. Was Steph in there?
I didn't know everybody's name, but it was like the crew that they roll with to Bonnaroo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we ended up being, and Brian had it all planned out. And now, Raised Rowdy, you've known us forever. You used to write articles and do coverage of a lot of the guys and girls that are blowing up now, like back in the day. And we can get into that, but you know, we've always been big concert people, like Front Row or Don't Go, Nikki T and Sarah and Derek and Johnny G and Randy Heather, like everybody. It was always go to shows, get there early, be in the front row, try and get a set list, buy the merch, like big concert people. Brian pays for the damn
Fast Pass.
bro. Him and Utley, bro. He brought Utley with him.
Oh, Utley was there?
Bro, it was Brian and Utley, and then Holly came as soon as she got off work. And then Hobson, and who's his girlfriend?
Sydney.
Sydney, yep, Hobson and Sydney. And then Nikki T and I beat Brian there. We were there early. We went to this little like cafe thing. Nikki got a piece of cheesecake.
Oh, where was it at? What was the cafe?
The show was at Ascend, and the cafe was like within walking distance of Ascend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh no, it wasn't a cafe. It was the diner.
Oh, nice,
It was the diner. It was the first floor of the diner.
Oh, that's cool.
I think. Yes, I think. Yeah, because then it's elevators to go up. And I had like these pretzel stick things. Nikki had a piece of cheesecake and coffee because he needed caffeine. Cheesecake ended up being a bad decision later in the night, but that's another story. But yeah, and then we got there really early and just kind of met different people that were in line for Creed. But Brian paid for this Fast Pass thing, and he's like, guys, I'm going to get our spot on the lawn. We're going to rent a bunch of chairs. We're going to carve out our place on the right side of the lawn by the bathrooms, and we're going to have a perfect view. We're going to be behind the little drink table where they're selling the overpriced drinks. Shout out Live Nation. And bro, we ended up with a crew of like 20, 30 people.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like Taylor Austin died, and her husband came over, which was cool. And then who else? Jerry. Fucking Jerry. You talk about wild card.
Oh, was he? Did you know he was going, or did he just like show up?
He shot Nick and I a text and was like, "You guys at Creed?" And I just sent him a picture where we were, and he's like, "I just bought a ticket on a whim. Like, Ike and Ashlyn are at the Opry." I was like, "Fuck it, let me go to Creed."
Yeah, that's
Jerry
sick.
was just at the Olympics for 2 weeks.
Wow. Well, he just showed up. That's awesome.
Yeah, his something with his family, or he gets to fly standby places. So Jerry just takes trips and will just go to other countries and just be gone for like a month.
That's awesome because he's going to New Zealand, Australia. He's going snowboarding. He said he's going to be like a snowboard somewhere.
Jerry's world traveler, dude. But it was just again so then I turn around, fucking Jerry's there, and we're just hanging out with Jerry.
That's awesome.
Like it was wild. But watching Creed, it was Creed, Tonic, and Finger 11. Watching a Creed show with Nikki T and Brian Fraser was incredible, dude.
I feel like Brian's life is a bit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's the king. Brian's the king. He's one of the most electric people, one of the best hangs. He's one of the few people that, and I talk very loud, and I talk, and we interrupt each other. I've gotten a lot better with it, but Brian's one of the few people that I can't talk over. He talks louder and more frequently than I do, and he can just command a room, and I love that about him. You know, he's
That's
just
awesome.
Electric, and Holly's a badass. Dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Love me
Holly's
some
way
Holly
cooler than
Fraser.
Brian.
Holly's amazing, dude, and it's just the amount of shows that they go to. It's like they're raised rowdy as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
they go to like more like non-country shows than.
bro. And what's great is it's like they have similar taste in music, but Holly's like, we're going to this show. I bought us each a ticket, and then Brian's like, I'm dragging you to this, Holly. You know, it's like they go to shows that
she ended up on stage, her and Hobson with Jared Leto at 30 Seconds to Mars.
Because they have all these damn tapestries and flags, bro. The tapestry the other night was the meeting of the minds.
Oh, the handshake.
Kid Rock and Scott Stapp with Pam Anderson, and then there's a photo of Brian and a photo of Hobson.
Yeah.
Like, like they're like I think they were like on shrooms or something. Like a funny photo from like a Bonnaroo experience.
Yeah.
And it's like both of them in sunglasses on either side, and they're just like like vegetables.
That's
But it's like
awesome.
Scott Stapp and Kid Rock like shaking hands in '99 with Pam Anderson just sitting there meeting of the minds.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I feel like his whole credit card bill is just ordering different tapestries and posters.
Yeah, and what's wild is that like butt rocks become like
Dude, yeah, I have like
profitable.
1.5 million followers, dude. That shit's awesome. It's like a
Bro.
couple hundred, right?
We're at let's see where it's at today. And it's funny, I'm actually not logged into the butt rock account.
Oh,
because-
really?
Well, I check. I'm severe ADHD.
Dude, me too. When I get on there, I don't get off for an hour.
Bro, well, that's just it. And Nick and Brian were like, bro, the notifications on this thing are just crazy. Like, you can't be, like, Nikki T was like, bro, it would consume your life. So I'm not logged into it, but currently at 108,000 followers
That's awesome.
with videos recently at, like a video that hasn't blown up is like 20K.
Yeah, that's
for
nuts.
views, dude. Like, there's some.
And a lot of celebrities are like
Bro,
liking and
yeah,
commenting.
bro.
Who else been on
We've
there?
gotten like a few Fred Durst shares, and Fred Durst doesn't even let you tag him.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even tag Fred Durst on your story. Same with Scott Stapp. And they're interacting with the account.
Yeah, that's so
Scott
sick.
Stapp, DJ Lethal, I think Nickelback's been in there. Three Doors Down, fucking Saving Abel's become like good friends of ours. Like,
That's so sick.
it's crazy just how butt rock night. But Brian and Sam does a good job with that too. Sam Berg, who runs our alternative section.
Yeah.
And he's gotten alternative up to like almost 15K.
Yeah,
on
that's so
Instagram,
sick.
just by way of memes and just covering the Texas, Oklahoma scene, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
And y'all are trying to get him to move down here, right?
I think we're getting close. And we were just with him up in Cincy. He's gonna be coming to Florabama with us.
Oh,
which
that's
we're very
sick.
excited. We're actually doing that week in September. It's in about a month from the day we're recording this. We are doing on that Wednesday, the 11th of September 11th. We're doing a Rowdy Alternative Takeover, and it's
Oh,
like
nice.
all guests that Sam has had. So, like, he just did a podcast with Grayson Russell. I don't know if
Oh,
you've met him.
I don't think so.
He's actually from where in Alabama? He's from Alabama,
Okay.
but he was Texas Ranger, Ricky Bobby's son,
Oh, fuck.
and he was Ricky Bobby's son in Talladega Nights.
That's so sick.
And now he does music, and he was also like the little ginger kid in Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, he's done some pretty cool things acting, and he's been in some other shows. But he lives in town now, and he does like a southern rock, like he's really into like southern gospel.
That's cool.
So we have him playing. We have Tristan Tritt, Travis Tritt's
Nice,
son,
nice.
playing. We've got Austin Upchurch playing, Sevi, like a bunch of people. It's going to be a sick night. But Sam's going to host that with us. And then that next morning, we're just driving down to Florabama.
Who's all doing the Florabama? Mark, Eli, them?
No, we mixed it up this year because we only have, I think it was like, we have like 11 or 12 spots
Sure.
for the different stages, but it'll be announced by the time this episode's out, so I can go through it. We've got Shackleford Lane is closing out each
Oh,
night in
nice.
the Dome stage, which they're just going to crush. I love Will and Reed, dude. They're great. We got the Tanner Olson Band playing one of the slots. Big Earl will be playing one of the slots.
Oh,
which
fuck.
I fucking love Big Earl.
Oh, God.
Dude, Big Earl is one of my favorites. I'm hoping I can get him on a podcast at some point.
Dude, that'd
'cause
be
he would
awesome.
be electric. And then as far as like the rounds and like the acoustic slots, we're gonna have Riley Anderson because lines up well. It is Josh Terry's birthday,
Oh, fuck.
so he comes down and he'll bring his the Josh Terry Critter Crawl, his whole crew, and that'll be fun. And then we've got it's our boy Landon Smith. It's his 21st birthday.
Oh, that's cool. And he just went and sold merch with y'all, right?
We brought him up to Bloomington for a tailgate and tall boys. And
Nice.
he was fun. Yeah, so it'll be his 21st. So he's gonna have his first Florabama experience while turning 21, which will be sick.
That's crazy.
We got Shelby Ray. We got Anna McElroy. We got
And she's from Mobile, right?
Anna McElroy is Casey Moon is from Pensacola, so they're both like nearby, which is cool. We've got Caleb Lathrop. We've got Justin Schools. We've got
Schools is already thinking about how he can be on his worst behavior, I'm
Bro,
sure.
school's gonna be wild, and we're putting him up in the band house.
Oh
which is gonna
fuck!
be the best
They're gonna
part.
fall through the fucking floor.
It's gonna be nuts, dude. Connor Hicks will be down there.
Nice.
Job Fortner will be down there. Davis Nix will be playing some. Like, it's gonna be a blast. So,
Does Wild Greg come over or no?
we hung out with Wild Greg last year because we went out to Pensacola. I had to introduce Nikki T and Wild Greg. I don't know if Wild Greg will come to Florabama.
It just depends if he wants to fly his jet down from Minnesota or
No,
not.
I think this time of year he's still in
Pensacola.
I mean, he might see it on Instagram and be like, "Fucking, I'm coming."
Yeah.
And Wild Greg and Josh Terry together would be a wild.
Yeah, that'd be
trip.
awesome.
Wild Greg, were you in the car when that Kid Rock show in Florida?
I think so.
When we were driving, Ric Flair was there.
Yes, I
When
was.
there was the lightning delay and all the power went out.
Yeah, because Trey, Big Tom, and I think y'all went somewhere else, and I was like in the green room by myself, and we didn't even have a couch there. I think we just had like a folding
We
chair.
had like a little room with like 2 folding chairs and
A table.
Big Tom ate some gummies and passed out. Or that was the different night.
I think it was a different night.
That
'Cause
was the night.
This is the night when the power went out.
Yeah, Big Tom passing out.
Because there's like, what,
Ta-
Tampa
or he
and
took-
West
he
Palm?
took- He took a nap. Big Tom taking a nap was in West Palm Beach.
Mm-hmm.
That was when we played. What was that fucking horrible place? It was wild. And the power went out there, too.
Oh, fuck.
Renegades.
Yeah.
Renegades, dude. That was the night that I decided to eat a pint of ice cream because Nick Haynes was driving. And then I had to use the bathroom. And Nick and I had to Uber to a gas station.
Whoa. Yeah.
We got
Why?
to the venue overnight.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing was open.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I had to go. And it was bad. Yeah, dude, that was a wild. That Renegades night was crazy.
Yeah, the power, like, Trey played like 1.5 songs and then just played a bunch of acoustic stuff.
Power went out, and then he started playing.
The Luke Combs.
He played Luke Combs, and then he played "Live Like You Were Dying." That was always his acoustic thing, and just get the whole crowd going. But that was wild. And then Tampa was crazy. But Greg driving us from Wild Greg's to the venue, and he's like on his phone. He's like turned around.
Dude, he's literally like.
He's turned around, sticking a phone. Yeah. Well, no. He's like turning, looking at us as he's showing us something on his phone.
Yeah.
I was like, God, we're gonna die.
And we also rode with him in Minnesota with him and his girlfriend at the time. Me, Alex, Trey, and I don't know if you rode with
I was
us
at the
then.
baseball game. We went to that Minnesota Twins game.
Yeah, me and Alex Trey rode with him then as well. But I think he knew the Minnesota roads better, so he didn't even have to look at the roads, dude. It was fine. I trusted him. I trust him with my life.
Yeah,
so.
St. Gregory. The best
Yeah.
was his walleye story, where he's like, "Hey, you can come up, catch a bunch of walleye." He's like, "I caught 35 walleye." I'm like, "Greg, what's the limit?" And he's like, 5, but I don't abide by the rules. It's St. Gregory. It's my own
St.
land.
Gregory Island. He's like, it's closer to Canada. I think it's in Canada, but it's part of the
He
U.S.
said he has like tanks and like old school like cannons on there, bro. Like, and
Fuck
he's,
it.
he's like, "I got cabins. Come stay with me at St. Gregory." I'm like, I don't know, Greg.
I like to eat. I don't think we can, I don't.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'll be coming to town soon. He usually comes a few times a year, and when he does, he lets me know.
And y'all are going to Canada soon, right?
I'm not going to Canada. That's going to be Nikki and Kurt, because we were talking about doing an event with Virginia Tech and Vandy coming. Which, by the way, I might have to hit you up.
The 31st.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be there.
You'll be there?
Oh,
You got an
yeah.
extra ticket?
I do, but I've already given it away. If my extra doesn't come, then it's all you. I offered it to my dad, and if he didn't come, it's all you.
Okay, well, I hope your dad can come so you guys can have some father-son memories.
Totally.
That'd be fun. But we were talking about doing an event with Virginia Tech, like a Virginia Tech event, because I grew up a big Virginia Tech fan. And so I was going to stay in town and host that. I mean, we have Wednesday and Sunday that week that we have to host anyway, so we were going to have to fill
Fair.
those. So Nick and Kurt are going to be going up to Prince Edward Island for that.
That'd be
So
fun, though.
It'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be the first Raised Rowdy event international. It'll be a fun trip for the two
Totally.
of them to go on, with all the songs. Ben Chase is a huge part of that one as
Yeah,
well. So
that's cool.
it'll be cool, dude. What else was I gonna bring up with you? Oh, Fortnite.
That's all I do.
Talk some shit on Fortnite. Our Fortnite crew. I'm gonna go through the.
It's mainly me, Alex Maxwell, Nikki T, and Chris Utley. But there's also Dalton Dover.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna go through the chat real quick, and see, and you're gonna rank everybody that plays, because there's some fun people in there. Who is in this? My phone is like having an aneurysm today. It's been weird. I think I gotta update it. Fortniters. players. Who's in here? Let's see. All right, so we've got Alex Cape, Alex Maxwell, Caleb Conradi, Chris Utley, Dalton Dover, Dobro, Eli Maxwell, Jarrett Wooten, Kurt McKinney, Mitch Wallace, Nikki T, and then you and me. I barely get on, so I don't
Dude,
even
but
think I qualify.
every time you've played, we've won. We got in first, I think, like 3 times together.
Yeah, I've done well, and I just got a new headset, so that was my thing when I traded in my PS4. They didn't even take the headset. I probably could have kept it, but I went out and just bought a new headset, so I'm down to get on soon. But who would you say is like the best out of that group? Like, who carries the team?
Probably Dobro for sure. He hadn't played in a couple months because I think he's playing some kind of pirate game. But probably Dobro for sure.
Who struggles?
Ooh, I don't know.
Who are you helping revive a lot?
I don't know. I feel like the rest of us are pretty evenly.
Everybody's gotten better.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think me, Nikki T, and Maxwell are all kind of like in the same realm as far as skill level. Mitch Wallace is good, but he plays on PC, so he's cheating.
Oh, that's a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah.
Those PCers with the little quick taps and shit.
And Dalton Dover's pretty good too. He's
Yeah.
really good. I'm trying to think. I think that's like, and the Utley's good as well.
Utley's good as well. Utley's a whole vibe, dude. I fucking love Chris
Dude,
Utley,
he's the best.
He's a vibe. Him at that show was awesome too because he used to be in a butt rock band.
I didn't know that.
Back in Pittsburgh, he was playing like that in that era. So being at that Creed show with him with Tonic and Finger 11 opening, he was like belting every song and just on another planet. Like, it was awesome.
Oh, dude, that's so fun.
He's fun, dude. Where have you been hanging out at lately?
The house, honestly, I don't know.
Because you live in the city now.
Yeah, I live
you
on
in
West.
town. Yeah, you live on the western side. But
I don't know. Mostly, I feel like y'all's events, winners, or I guess winners is closed. Losers now.
Soon to be Riley Green's Duck Blind, which blows my mind that we're going to be doing events there.
Yeah, dude, that's sick. I'm trying to think. I don't know. A lot of the stuff on the west side. I'm trying to think what I've been doing. I've been to East a couple times with Brian and Holly. We went to Schulman's over in East. That was a pretty cool spot.
You're like the 5th person that's told me I have to go there.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's sick. It's really vibey.
Heard the burgers are awesome.
Yeah. I haven't had all their food, but their food's pretty solid. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Mostly, I've been there. I've been coming out here mostly. I go to Jasper's. He lives in Mount Julia, but I've been staying home, running, working out.
Yeah.
I haven't really been going out as much other than to y'all's events.
Yeah.
But I feel like less people go out now.
Yeah. What do you miss most about Hendersonville?
Probably Andy Gilly, seeing him all the time. I don't know. It was really such a good, like, tight-knit community. And just being able to, like, scoot over to Andy Gilly's house late night and hang out was awesome.
Drink some wine.
Dude, Mitch Beard was my neighbor forever, and he would, I promise, before he had kids, every night his wife would go to bed, he would bring a bottle of wine over and drink it on the way over there. Yeah. And then we would drink for a couple hours and then go hang out with Andy and...
What show was it that we went to at Exit Inn?
Oh my God, the Mike Ryan show?
Was it a Mike Ryan show?
Dude, I don't even know how we got home.
All right.
I mean, I know how he got home.
Tell the story of that day.
My God, dude. It was, I didn't even know how me and Mitch got tickets. I don't know if Mitch bought tickets, if I had tickets.
Sarah was in town.
Oh,
right?
Sarah probably bought us tickets.
Sarah, because I think you were there with Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah was there, and I think her daughter was there.
Yes.
And she was like, we're going to this Mike Ryan show. And I'm probably like, I'm going to stay home and drink with Mitch all day. And somehow we end up there. But we got there like 5 hours before everybody else. And I don't know what's the venue or the restaurant that's connected to it.
I don't know the name.
But we went there. We got there probably like 1 or 2 o'clock. And I don't think doors were till like 5 or 6.
Jeez.
So we got there and we drank all day. We ate all day. And then we go to the show. And he had these gummies that his wife had gotten from Boston or his mother-in-law.
Did I eat one of those?
Probably. And
I have a legendary photo from this.
He was holding on to a pole, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And then I think Sarah or her daughter drove us home.
Yeah, where is the legendary photo? There it is. There it is.
I'm scared.
Oh yeah, Mike Stoll was still in.
Mike
town.
was there. Is it us and Sarah Beth? Oh no, that looked like Jimmy Neutron,
bro. That is one of the. I'm gonna have to have Ike like throwing that. I'm looking at like different photos that we have together, Bonner. We have some legendary photos. This one's probably my favorite. The Mud Park.
Oh, dude, that was a great time.
That Mud Park, bro. Where was that? What? Let's just say the city where that was, or the town. I don't know where the fuck that one was.
Was that? It was in Mississippi.
That was Mississippi because that was when we were we were driving back and we got pulled over, and then we told the cop that Trey was like, "Yeah, I sing the song Dick Down in Dallas," and then the cops freaked out and we're like, "Oh my god!" And they like radioed, and more cops came to meet Trey.
And then our van got stuck.
And then our van got stuck and they had to like pull us out. Yeah, that was a fun late night drive back from Mississippi. The legendary jersey swap. I almost wore this shirt today. The old school
dude,
Rocket
that's awesome.
bandwagon jersey swap, bro.
My only beef was the logo was too far over, and it's like under the armpit. Sorry, Big Friendly Productions.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Look at that. Our shirtless pic.
Dude, that's legendary. I post that every year on your birthday. That's in Oklahoma.
That show. Was it Oklahoma?
It was.
What the fuck was the town? It says Goyman. It says like G-U.
It was us and the Huser Brothers opened. Remember?
Yeah, that was that weird show in Oklahoma.
And like there was like 7 people there.
There was that dead horse. Like
I don't remember that.
There was like a dead cow or a dead horse that they were like dragging out as we were loading in. Dude,
That's
that
not
one was
good.
pretty fucked. What else?
Yeah, that was so funny.
Paxton, our boy Paxton.
Oh, dude, that was in Waco.
Yeah, that was Waco. That was that night with Trey with the snake. That was a weird night.
That was awesome.
Oh, jeez.
I don't even remember that. That's the best photo of all time.
McElwain with his AR-15.
That's probably why your house is haunted.
There's Whataburger. Or not Whataburger, In-N-Out. Look at how fucking skinny you were, dog.
Yeah, dude, I was so skinny then. I looked
Bro,
bad.
you were so skinny. That was 21. That was over 3 years ago,
Dude,
dog.
that's unhealthy. Send me that.
Oh, bro, Jason, bro, in the fuck Matt Burrill shirt.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
He's great. I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Oh, I talked to him probably 4 or 5 months ago.
Really? Obviously, I'm not on the road with Trey anymore.
Sure, me neither.
I don't see him a whole lot. Where's some other ones? Oh, this was the Wings during COVID?
Oh, yeah, for Boudreaux's goodbye party.
Was that Boudreaux's goodbye party?
Yeah, when he went to Houston for the summer.
Yeah, that's right.
I've done a lot of content for them since then. Smoking Thighs.
Yeah. Oh, here's a great fucking picture. This might have been that night, the birthday night. At Live Oak, the Trey Maxwell birthday party when Dick Down in Dallas. Oh, and then this one's great too. This is back when Nikki T would just look at the murder mattress.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! That's at Job and
Nikki T was living there.
And what's his name? Dobro.
Dobro was living out.
And I think Carly Rogers took that photo.
Yeah, dude, that was back when Nikki T and I like first met, and I'd get really high.
He'd style us.
He'd just dress us up. Yeah, he'd just be like, put this on.
He got me on Depop though, and he's like,
I know, dude, Depop's fucking dangerous.
I don't even use social media now, dude. I'm just Depopping shit that I don't need. Dude, where? Oh, that's in Birmingham at Avondale. I'm like drink all day, and
Avondale's dangerous, bro. We had some good times in fucking Avondale.
We went to Tin Roof after that.
Yeah,
and
we went to, or was it a different time that we went to Brown Derby? Where was the one where McElwain proposed?
I think that was a show after.
That was another Avondale show, or was that Iron City?
Iron City.
That was Iron City, yeah, because that was when Nikki and the whole crew came down.
Hey, it's probably getting more views than anything. Cause McElwain proposing, so he needs to step it back up.
McElwain proposing? Oh, this was a great photo, too, with Michael Scott, and it's like you and Caleb.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
That was great, dude. We got a lot of weddings coming up.
I know, we got one. I got Caleb's and Andy Gilly's coming up.
Oh, yeah, the Andy Gilly wedding. I hope that's in Hendersonville.
It is. I think it's at Bluegrass Country Club.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't know Caleb's wedding. The 1st or the 7th? When is it?
Caleb's is the 7th.
Cool, so Andy's is the 1st.
Yeah, and it's out in Dixon, which is nice that it's here. And then Maxwell and Cynthia, bro.
There's like south of Murfreesboro.
Yeah, the Maxwell Cynthia one is really cool because Nikki T is officiating.
Oh, fuck yeah. A very Raised Rowdy wedding.
And then I'm like emceeing and hosting the reception.
Oh,
so I think on the invitation it's going to say Raised Rowdy presents the Maxwells.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Which is really cool. Because Nikki T, have you been to some Nikki T?
I photographed John and Jenny's wedding with Nikki T. So one of the first ones.
Yeah, dude.
The one he probably got his license for.
Yeah, Nick's like, do you want the 3-minute or the 5-minute? You know, it'll be quick.
Let's talk about you missing Brad Curry's.
Oh, dude. Yeah. We weren't the only ones that missed it either. That was the quickest.
Dude, that shit was like in and out.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that was
quick.
Very quick. Like,
and then Dawson's was fun too. Dawson's was a little bit longer.
Yeah.
At that church. And then Mellow Mushroom, bro. You were a fucking menace on the dance floor, bro.
Throwing ass.
That hotel was haunted too. Remember McKinney's room?
His room was actually haunted. I went in there and the door like opened and closed by itself. I'm like, fuck it, I'm see you later, McKinney.
That was like a torture chamber.
He
like
stayed
that
in
old historic
Nikki T's
hotel.
room after that, and you know,
Yeah, because me and Nick each had our own room, so he crashed at Nikki's like pull out or something.
fuck McKinney though. I would have left his ass in there if he asked me.
You think so?
Oh hell yeah! I want McKinney to just I wanted the stories of McKinney's haunting, so I was just
Yeah.
gonna I was gonna go back to my room and sleep peacefully while he freaked out.
Oh, jeez, fucking McKinney, bro.
That shit's awesome.
Fucking McKinney, fucking wild times. What do you miss, or what was your favorite part of like the Dick Down in Dallas explosion? Like those days, or just those days, dude. Like from, I always tell people that like from probably August of 2020 to like the end of 2020 was probably like one of the best 4-month like chapters.
Dude, it was so much fun. I
of my
think it was
life.
just the adrenaline of like you don't even know when you wake up what's gonna happen next. I feel like because like I don't know at that point. I think Big Friendly just even started printing merch, and like Justin Oliver from Winston Ramble and the Cedro were printing the merch. So like there wasn't even Paige wasn't printing merch, and like everything was just like we'll figure it out. I feel like it was just like me, you, Alex, Cape, and Trey just winging it.
Yeah, dude. It was a lot of winging it. And just, it's great that everybody has stuff going on and seeing Maxwell and Ella and McKinney and Joy Beth and guys getting married, like it's cool seeing everybody like come into their own and their lives are all panning out. But
Yeah, Ella's on like a rocket ship right now.
bro, it's crazy. She's over 500,000 followers on Instagram
Dude, it's
right
crazy.
now. She's sold out every show, dude.
Yeah, that's so sick.
I remember her living in the van with us.
Yeah.
She was with us for a bulk.
She was with us probably the whole tour.
She was with us for at least a few dozen shows, at least like 30 shows.
Yeah.
She was like our steady opener. She used to travel in the bandwagon with us. And like, but looking back on those days, it was just fun when nobody had anything going on and we just would all hang out. Like I miss those days, but at the same time, it's great to see everybody fucking winning right now.
Also, totally random, but I'm pretty sure I have Ella's socks from the bandwagon. Like, they were definitely not my socks, but they fit, and I was like, fuck, I'm just going to bring these home. Because it was one of those trips she didn't come, and we were, like, subbing that bunk. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, me, then her, then me, then her, in that bunk, because, like, we had the bandwagon for months. And there was a pair of black socks in there, and I don't think it would have fit anybody else in the thing, so I'm pretty sure I have Ella's socks still.
Excuse me. I think that you left these.
Yeah, I'll put a ransom note out there.
Yeah, just tag her, post the.
Honestly, they're probably worth money now, so I'm gonna sell some worn Ella Langley socks on eBay.
Jeez, they might be.
I mean, I've worn them since and washed them, but
Yeah. When was the last time you washed your sheets?
I've been
getting
washing once
better?
a month now. Yeah,
Once a month.
yeah. Well, I didn't know. I even lived with a girl for 3 years, and I didn't know. She never was like, "We need to wash our sheets." I was like, "I bet." It wasn't until like during COVID, and I was like, "I gotta go wash my sheets." I'm like, "Y'all wash your sheets?"
Yeah, your house in Hendersonville, I just loved how you were in like, what was it, like a 3 or 4 bedroom?
It was like 1,000 square foot, so it was like really small rooms, but it was just like it just felt like the ultimate bachelor pad.
Bro, you just had walk-ins for days. Like
I turned one of the bedrooms to like a closet.
Every bedroom was just like a closet, or like this is like where all your camera stuff was, or whatever. It was fun going over there.
Yeah, but moving was a disaster because I'd like take down all the shit that the rod I ran from one wall to the other. I was like, fuck, why did I do this?
Moving's the worst.
Dude, I'm never moving again. So, but y'all are in a cool spot, and I feel like everybody's like settling down. I know Max was talking about moving and everything. So
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. When that duplex goes, it's gonna be crazy because Maxwell's been there for a long time.
that's how I told Nikki T. He needs to turn it into a museum, and we're gonna put goats in there and pictures of Nikki T.
And where?
in Maxwell's old house, and then charge admission. All these new kids that come to town that want to do Raised Rowdy events, like you got to pay your dues and come to this Nikki T museum.
At this duplex in Antioch.
And Danny has she has goats,
She does have goats.
so her goats are gonna come. I haven't told her yet, so we're just this is our consenting of your goats. So
Yeah.
your goats are coming, and we're gonna put these goats in this house and just photos of Nikki T everywhere.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
And charge
dude.
admission. Everybody has to take a shift.
Welcome to the Raised Rowdy Museum of History. Over here you have Nikki T's kegerator. Over there you have Danny Cox's goats.
Yeah, that's it.
Here's a mural of Front Rower Don't Go. Here's a pile of shotgun beers that we shoveled down.
Yeah, and I saw like Kurt's guitar pick was selling for $199 on eBay. So like, I mean, you know, if he wants to throw something in to help our admission go up, feel free. Any handouts are welcome here.
Dude, that was crazy. Remember all the fake Dick Down in Dallas shit?
Yeah, they probably sold better than the real shit.
Bro, I remember telling people that. I remember getting into trouble at the merch table telling people, like, you're a fake, like, don't be buying the fake shit.
Etsy ass bitch.
Yeah, Etsy ass motherfuckers, bro. Etsy shit. I'm waiting for the day that people are making fake Raised Rowdy shit.
I saw a Raised Rowdy hat on eBay and a Raised Rowdy hat on Depop.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I swear.
I gotta find that.
I'll show you the Depop one right now. I saw it this morning.
Yeah, if you
Looked like somebody sat on it, so that didn't help, but
yeah, dude, I gotta see this. A Raised Rowdy hat on eBay. That's a big deal.
damn, I don't have any service here. But I'll show you when we get out.
Yeah, we're coming up in the world, dude.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is a great space.
Yeah, what do you think of the studio? What are some of your favorite parts? Like, what do you like? We still got a lot of stuff to hang up.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a cool space. I love the Creed bear, this sword
That
over
right there,
here.
that right there is Butt Ruxpin. That is Teddy Ruxpin. He's got a tape of Creed, one of the Creed records on cassette tape, and then he's got the beanie on there. We got the Bud Light fridge. We got a bunch of Surfside.
All the Raised Rowdy
All kinds
merch.
of posters, bro. Rhythm and Smoke. I got my Dick Down in Dallas plaque down there.
Dude, hell yeah.
Hang that up on the wall. We're gonna be hanging like neons and stuff up there. But
That's
like,
cool.
It's cool the mixture of like Luke Combs stuff, obviously with Kurt and our ties with him, Flatland stuff, Whiskey Myers, Muscadine, Haley Witters, like Ella's right there. The fucking We the People, bro. Like 49 Winchester with Colby, like all kinds of just silly kind of things in here. And then we have like the Surfside, like neon light, like can. There's just canned lights. I'll show you that after. It's like back over there. But yeah, dude, we're figuring it all out and just running and gunning. But what are some like goals for you for like through the end of the year? So
I think really just try and stay on the health grind and just, you know, really just power through and stay busy. Because I have a lot of like really awesome clients that I've worked with this year too. Like I got to work with Terry Clark, shoot her at the Opry, like her fan club event, and Red Bull, and you know, I got to do some stuff with Rome that was awesome.
Was badass, dude. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. So I got to work with him like on some Sublime with Rome stuff, his solo stuff as Rome Ramirez, and his Rome and Duddy project.
Yeah,
which was awesome because that's like Duddy from the Dirty Heads. So like that was super sick. You know, Joe Haydell, we've been making a bunch of videos and they've been going like super viral.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Trey and Grant Gilbert and so many awesome artists.
So many, bro. You're killing it. When can we have you play around?
Dude, probably never.
No.
I'll do stand-up before I play around.
Okay. All right. That's a step. We have it on video now that you'll do stand-up before you do a round. So, and I don't even have to go. Aaron,
no, I'd rather y'all go.
Aaron goes to open mics and stuff, but she doesn't let me go and watch her.
Oh, so me and Aaron's just going to go and we'll practice
just go to
and then...
East Nashville and do it and just get up on stage and tell some jokes, talk about life.
Scary.
Oh, what are your essential items if you're like you had a moment the other night at the Nail when I saw you pull out the Pampers.
Oh, dude, I mean, listen. There's so many places that just have like single ply John Wayne ass sandpaper to wipe your ass with, and I'm like, I can't be doing that. That shit'll ruin the rest of your week. And I'm like, I gotta have the Charmin. Or is it Sharp? That's the Pampers, the ultra sensitive ones, and it's like they're like
babies.
Yeah, dude, them bitches are not biodegradable. So I'm sorry if I've flushed them in your plumbing system.
Why don't you keep like dude wipes or something?
Dude, because you finger your asshole with those.
Those are very thin.
I mean, I've never used dude wipes, but like some of those, like the biodegradable ones, I'm sure dude wipes is amazing. But like some of the like the biodegradable ones, like dude, you'll literally finger your asshole if you like do it incorrectly.
Yeah, so you use like the thick baby wipes.
Yeah, dude.
You just keep them in the can. Are those in the camera bag or are those exclusively for the Nail?
Oh, dude, they're in all my bags. I have a pack in my backpack, a pack in my suitcase, a pack in my camera bag, and and the pack in the car.
We got to get you that endorsement, bro.
Dude, I agree. So if anybody has some that I'm not going to finger my asshole with, please hit me up. I'll bring them everywhere.
Trey Baby Wipes Bonner.
But yeah, dude, the rest, you know, every time I've taken a shit there, they ran out of toilet paper.
Have you done the outside ones, or you always go inside?
I didn't know there was outside ones until this time.
Yeah, over on the end of the deck. There's
I know now.
Rooms. Yeah, but I bet it's some of the same though.
Totally.
I bet it's some of the same.
Yeah, but I know now.
Yeah. What are some other like essentials to it? How often are you eating Chipotle right now?
Not at all. I'm eating at home pretty much every meal except I have one meal out on Sundays. But yeah, I used to eat Chipotle every meal.
I know.
But
Rewards.
yeah, dude, Chipotle rewards, get free guac like once a year, and that was it.
What's the best rewards of the different places?
Dude, McDonald's, that shit's like you get like a free or like a $1 large fry if you order anything over $1 or something crazy. I mean, yeah, that was probably the best, but I don't know. Probably that. What about you? Do you have a favorite reward?
Probably Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A would be mine, or Jersey Mike's. I eat a lot of fucking sandwiches.
Dude, I like Jersey Mike's, but I got to get the big ass
The
one.
giant.
Yeah.
The giant cheesesteak sandwich.
That's the one I get.
Yeah, bro.
I get the chicken cheesesteak though.
That's what Aaron
Because I feel like the
gets.
pork's or the
beef.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's
It's
great.
sus.
I like it a lot, dude. Well, I appreciate the hell, dude. I'm excited for
Dude, thanks
Max.
for having
I'm
me
excited
on.
for Maxwell's bachelor party coming up. I'm excited for different events that we'll be at together. We got to get you to a festival with us.
Yeah, I need to. Let's do
we
it.
need to fucking
Or even just a road show. Do you have any shows on the road y'all are going to this fall?
Yeah, we're planning some. We want to go up to Cruisin's
Hell yeah.
to do something.
Let me know. I'd love to
up
go.
there, and then I think we're talking about possibly doing some stuff out in Oklahoma and Texas. So
Hell yeah.
maybe you'll be our road guy.
Let's do it.
And we'll figure all that out. But people can follow you. Do you still
Uh,
use
no.
Trey Bonner music?
Not really. I just feel like I branded better. And I also got like a strike on my account.
Yeah,
and
talk
so,
about that real quick. 'Cause
Dude,
that was
I
a
don't
big
even
moment.
know. I posted a song. I'm not even gonna say it because it's already and they like flagged it. It was just like a hip hop song, and they flagged it for this promotes suicide and self harm. I'm like, how? I didn't even this is no it's just pop culture.
Yeah.
And then boom, banned. And I was like, I couldn't really even use my account for a whole year. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just rebrand. So now my strike has fallen off. So I guess I could reuse it. But like a whole year, I was like, by then I can't just wait. So I rebranded to By Trey Bonner.
By Trey Bonner.
Which honestly, it fits better. And then I have the web domain, so it all kind of rolls under. But
It does. Awesome.
and it works better just overall for branding.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Well, I appreciate
Dude,
you
thanks
coming
for
on.
having
This
me.
was
Yeah, we'll
fun,
have to
dude.
do
it's
it.
Fun. It's fun having the homies on and just cutting up and shooting the shit. And
Totally. We'll have to just get Brian Fraser and do one and just
bro,
roast each other.
Yeah, dude. If we were to do that, that'd be crazy. But we could probably make it happen at some point. Dude.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
Well, y'all be sure to look up our boy Trey Bonner. Ladies, he is single. You haven't told me what exactly you're looking for.
I don't know. I think I'm
You're
more
ideal.
open-minded now.
You're more open-minded,
Yeah.
so you're not just looking for tall girls.
Nah, I'll take all girls.
Take all girls.
No, I don't know. I'm open-minded now.
Okay, the DMs are open. He's looking for someone to shoot their shot.
Yeah, because I'm not going to.
Or comment below if you've stayed with us this long. You're clearly invested. And let us know how Trey Bonner should shoot shots at.
Yeah, tell me what I need to do.
Yeah, what does Bonner need to do to find love? He's great. He can cook. He wears goggles. He's always got the wipes with him. He's just one
I'm
of
well
our favorite kids.
prepared.
Always prepared. So, shout out. Be sure to look up our boy Trey Bonner, by Trey Bonner on socials, and you said bytraybonner.com. That's what
It's just TreyBonner.com, but yeah.
TreyBonner.com. And he's got fucking merch. I'll get on there and get the merch. This crew neck's awesome. I thought I'd be sweating my ass off, but I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, you got to get some TB merch. Well, thank you guys always for watching. Shout out to Surfside, Vodka Iced Tea, Vodka Lemonade. Going to send Trey Bonner home with a 4-pack right here. Yeah, for more on us, visit raisedrowdy.com. Like, rate, subscribe, all of that stuff. For my man Trey Bonner, I'm Matt Burrill. This has been Outside the Round.